Welcome to the King Abdullah Stadium here in Al Kazim for the final round of matches in Group D. And starting off, it's the team that have already qualified for the knockout stages, Duhail Sporting Club, taking on Sepahan from Iran, who still have a chance to make it through if they win, and they can overtake Al Tawoun in second place in the group. Duhail, who failed to qualify last year, just missing out in second, have won 4 of their 5 games so far. They've been much better this season in terms of picking up the results, and as you can see, they've got 12 points and an unassailable lead at the top. Al Tawoun currently occupies second spot, Sepahan in third, and Paktakor, the 4th team in the group, who can't make an impact on the round of 16. 29 degrees, a little bit of haze around at the moment as well, but perfect conditions. These stadiums have been superb over the last 2.5 weeks or so for this AFC Champions League in the centralised venues. It's Hernan Crespo, the Argentinian, who's the man in charge these days of Duhail. He's guided his side already into the round of 16. Second place in the Qatar Stars League this season. He's had 1 or 2 suspensions to deal with. They have made a few changes today, Duhail giving a few of the squad players a run out as they've already made it through to the next stage. They are missing Almoez Ali, who is suspended for tonight's game. And the Sepahan substitutes just making their way round to the bench. So they're still in with a chance. They've won 2 of their 5 games so far. Both of those wins coming against Paktakor, the bottom side. So the other game will be taking place a little bit later on as Al Tawoun from Saudi Arabia play Paktakor. Moharam Navid is the coach there in the green shirt. Great playing career. Hernan Crespo, the Argentinian, was in charge of Sao Paulo before making the move to Duhail. So the team's just waiting in the tunnel for the signal to make their way out. Formerly known as Equalizer Sporting Club, Duhail. They've had a couple of rebrands over the years. Sepahan are based in Isfahan in Iran, one of the big sides in Iran. Persepolis, of course, always perennial participants in this competition. Fulad are in pole position in Group C at the moment. In fact, they've got 11 points. Fulad, that should be good enough to get them through, even as one of the best second-place teams if they get overtaken by Shabab Al-Akhli. One or 2 tight groups with everything to play for, really, on the final rounds of matches. Al-Shabab are already qualified as the top of Group B. And the defending champions, Al-Hilal, also through Al-Rayyan on 10 points in second spot. So, having no Qatari teams in the round of 16 last year, we could well have a couple booking their place this year. So the round of 16 matches won't take place until February in 2023, the final on the 19th of February next year. The Eastern section will have their knockout round matches in August. Match officials then leading out the two teams. It's Al Duhail in the red. Disappointed last year. They had the top scorer in the competition as well. Michael Alunga scored 9 goals in the group stage last year. Quite remarkable to think that it wasn't enough to get Al Duhail through to the knockout round. Hasn't been quite so prolific this year, Alunga, but nevertheless he's a real strike threat up front. Has got a couple of goals to his name. Scored a hat-trick last season against Esteghlal. In fact, he scored 5 goals in 2 games against the Iranians. Jalal El-Mohammadi is the Sepahan captain. And his opposite number for Al Duhail, Mohamed Musa. So let's take a look at the teams, and as we say, multiple changes for both tonight. Al Duhail have made 8 changes to the starting lineup. The survivors from the last match, Mohamed Musa at number 2, Edmilson Jr. and Michael Alunga. Apart from that, it's a complete new team. 4-2-3-1, Junior coming in the middle behind Alunga. Mohamed will play on the right, Afif on the left. So no Almoez Ali, who's suspended after picking up 2 yellow cards. He won't feature tonight. Hannah Hattab from Syria is the referee. A couple of Syrian assistants as well, and Palestine providing the 4th official. A nice little souvenir ball there for Musa. A little bit of breeze around tonight, as you can hear as well. Make it feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. The what was it, 29 degrees, I think, the temperature. So 6 changes in the Sepahan lineup tonight. Mohamed Mahzeri is the goalkeeper. So they're survivors from the last match. 3 of the back 4 remain the same. Ismail Afar, Nejad and Gvlelisani. Hosseini also keeps his place, and Shabazadeh is the man up front. Simply wears Sajjad on the back of his shirt. And the substitutes available: Luis Jr., Karim Boudiaf among those Al Duhail substitutes. Reza Mirzai on the bench for Sepahan. He's come on in 4 of the 5 games so far, so possibly expected to see him a little bit later on. Hernan Crespo started his playing career with River Plate. Played 116 times for Parma in Italy. Great servant, as we said, for the club and country. Well, this is opposite number Moharam Navid. There's an attacking midfielder in his playing days. Edmilson Jr. is a pivotal figure for this Al Duhail lineup. 6 goals in 5 games for Edmilson Jr. in this competition. He's their top scorer this season. So Sepahan in the yellow will get us underway, kicking from right to left in the first half. Al Duhail already through, don't forget. A win for Sepahan would put the pressure on Al Tawoun later in the second game of the day. 10 points could well be enough to book a place as one of those 3 best second-place sides. Here's Jahani. First attack for Sepahan. Brilliantly cleared off the line. Well, what a chance that was early on here, inside the first 30 seconds. Sepahan have made a wonderful start. It's sliced away. It was a brilliant ball in. Jahani had a look up, saw and free at the back post. Great clearance off the line by Madibo. Over comes the corner, away by Allah. Jahani. Plucked out of the air this time by Shihab in the Duhail goal. And Shihab have made a really good start. They know they've got to take the game to the Qataris. They've got to win. Maharam Navikia. Played a lot of his career with Sepahan. Chase on here for Sajjad. Rides the tackle. Big goal kick. Sliding in was Al-Naimi. That was the cross just after the one that was cleared off the line from Sajjad. Sassi. Now Musa. Jahani. Nice little give and go once again. Footing by Musa. Misses his challenge though. Jahani leaves it for Sajjad. Jahani. Soros. That's a Lunga putting the pressure on Georgie. It's Nejad. Sepahan have controlled possession in the opening stages of the game. It's gone out of Hosseini. Foul on Edmilson Jr. by Daniel. Played every minute of all 5 group games so far, Daniel. Sajjad with a face in the hand of Afif. Coach took over at Sepahan in 2020. Both these sides have had lots of appearances in the groups. 11th appearance for Al Duhail, the 13th appearance in the group stage for Sepahan. Nejad. Georgie. Masood. Michael Alunga working hard to try and keep the ball back in that final third. Ali Afif. That clearance off the line in the opening seconds, Ali Afif. Just going to beat Sajjad into touch. Good movement by Sepahan at the moment in these early stages. They're clearly coming with the game plan. They know what they've got to do tonight to get the result they need. A strange ball from Alunga going back across his own area. Comes to nothing though. Now it might be a break on here for Al Duhail. We haven't seen too much of them going forward as yet. That was Sassi. Out wide by Edmilson Jr. Wasted ball. Hosseini. It's gone for a corner. Blocked by Ali Afif. Now, what can Sepahan do from the set piece? First corner of the game. That's a downward header from Hosseini, which was nowhere near the target. Jahani. So a foot away by Sassi. Now there might be a break on. Oh, still going. It's brilliantly done and set up on a plate for Michael Alunga, and with their first shot on target, Al Duhail has scored. It's Michael Alunga. Brilliant run from Namtehi. Nobody could get a tackle in, ghosted beyond everybody, and Michael Alunga's there to get his third goal of the group stages. So the man who scored 9 goals last season, finishing on a high here. Tremendous goal-scoring record he has, Michael Alunga. He's played for Al Duhail for 2 seasons in the QSL, 30 goals in 29 matches. It was a brilliant run there by Namtehi to set up the goal. I'd be disappointed Sepahan not to have got the challenge in. So Duhail lead by a goal to nil. They are already through, don't forget. But they'll want to finish on a high, having lost their opening game to Al Tawan. They've been superb since. Had a hard-fought game against Al Tawan in the second match. They ran out 4-3 winners. Here comes Hosseini as Sepahan look to try and get an immediate reply. Blocked by Daniel. A free kick for a handball, I think, right on the edge of the penalty area. Yellow card for Modibo as well. And the referee deemed it deliberate handball, that's why he's got the yellow card. Seemed a bit close to be deliberate, hit right at him. Not too much that Asim Modibo could do to get out of the way, but it has given a free kick to Sepahan. Still Modibo protesting his innocence. Free kick to Sepahan though, just outside the box. Shihab coming in for his first appearance tonight. He's going to get his wall sorted out, as is the thing these days. There's a player lying down. It's Nam that's gone in, lying down behind the wall. It's Daniel that's over the free kick. There is Nam in for the low one. Narafkan's there as well. Not the left-footed and the right-footed option. It is Narafkan. Just wide. I don't know if that went through the wall or around the wall, but it certainly wasn't too far away. There's the handball again. It seemed a little bit harsh for the yellow card. That did go through the wall and just bent away at the last minute and wide, straight through the middle. Well, the wall jumped and broke at the same time. If that would have gone in, there'd have been questions asked about the Duhail defending. Lunga on the chase, and Nejed will get there first and guide it back to Mohamed in goal. So the first thing Mohamed had to do really was pick the ball out of the net from Michael Olunga's goal. He might have some more work to do here. Edmilson Jr. plays the ball across, and he does make the save, this time to deny Nam. Just opened up his shoulders, Nam, and hit it first time. And Mohamed equal to it. Good ball in from Edmilson Jr. Well, having been up against it for the opening minutes, and that one cleared off the line by a fifth, Duhail have grown into the game in the subsequent minutes, got themselves in front and should really be 2-0 up. There's the ball in from Edmilson. Nam got plenty of power on that for a side foot as well. Mohamed got down sharply. Has played every minute of every game so far. Mohamed in goal. That's a foul throw. Don't see foul throws given very often these days. Lazio, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Milan among the long list of clubs that Hernan Crespo played for and scored goals for during his playing career. Alunga. Daniel. Sajjad trying to wriggle his way free from Musa. That's going to be another yellow card for the captain this time, Mohamed Musa, for hauling back Sajjad. So 2 players in the book for Duhail. There's offside flag up. Third in the table in the Iranian Pro League at the moment, Sepahan. Narafkin it was that straight offside. Still a few games to go there when the Champions League resumes, when the Champions League concludes rather. 12 points behind the leaders, Esteghlal, Persepolis just ahead of them as well. That's Modibo. Jalal. Ismail. Lunga again was the intended target. Georgie with the header. First time ball from Soros. Allah was the covering defender. El-Naimi away to Afif. So they have proved to be a little bit susceptible at the back, Duhail. Those 3 goals that were scored by Al Tawoun. Paktakor scored a couple in a 3-2 defeat as well. 2-1, they lost their opening game to Al Tawoun, having got an early goal in that one through Edmilson. Hosseini. Headed away by Musa for the corner. ...219 games in the QSL now, Mohamed Musa. He's been at the club for 12 years. Been a fantastic serve at the 36-year-old. Bijahani to swing over the corner kick. Right the way across, and he's headed, was that off the line? They're claiming he's crossed the line. The assistant referee's given the goal, and it's Nejad who heads home, and Sepahan have got themselves back on level terms. The corner kick has paid dividends, and having almost taken the lead in the opening seconds, they have now got on the score sheet. Mohamed's claiming Shahab's claiming he clawed that one out, but Nejad was very quick to claim the goal. Whether the whole of the ball had crossed the line, we might see here. Yes, I think it has by looking at that. Difficult to tell from the angle, but certainly the assistant on the far side was flagging furiously. Yeah, it looks like the whole of the ball's gone over the line. It was good effort from Shahab. It was the flick from Daniel that caused the problems. So Sepahan, who need a win to stand a chance of going through as a second-place team, have got themselves back on level terms, and fully deserved as well. Moose has been penalised. He was booked a moment or so ago. He needs to just calm down a bit. The referee's going to have a word with the captain. And it was a foul from Musa. Well, despite the fact they're already through Al Duhail, they won't want to lose their final group game. They'll argue amongst themselves now. Musa being spoken to again by the referee. Soros over the free kick after a bit of a hold-up. Jalal. Fif just ducks underneath it, buys himself a little bit of space. Nejad. Confirmation of the group. Sepahan would go second. 8 points won't be enough, I don't think, to get a place. They need to win. They need to get to that 10-point mark, which was a mark last season. Three sides that went through from the the western section last year: Al Wada, Tractor and Al Hilal. 10 points each for the second two. Here's another chance. Goalkeeper comes. Oh, he didn't get the shot in. Hesitated, Narafkan, and misses the opportunity. Good goalkeeping by Shahab. But Narafkan should have just pulled the trigger. He had a clear sight at goal. Soros almost tried to walk the ball into the net. Right the way across, it comes off Allah. Here's the chance again. Maybe should have just gone first time, but he seemed to just hesitate slightly, and then the ball got stuck under his feet. Just out of the reach of Soros. Jahani. He's gone for a corner off Ismail. So pressure on for Sepahan here. Being the outswinger from Jahani. Bouncing around awkwardly again. Shihab just hesitated slightly. Hosseini. Back in again. Goalkeeper has taken a knock. He's down injured here. Oh, he quickly got back to his feet when he realised the ball was coming back in again. He will go down and get some treatment now, Shihab. What a heavy collision. Shihab did make 3 appearances in the QSL this season. Wasn't a regular by any manner of means. He has been at the club back in the Lequia days, back in the 2016-17 season. There was the goal again. It's difficult to tell with the ball not, or the camera not being right along that goal line, but it does look as though the whole of the ball crossed the line. And the goal was given, so Alunga's goal cancelled out by Nejad, 1-1. Moram Navidkir will be pleased with his side's response to that early goal conceded. They could have gone ahead early, of course. It wasn't for the agility of FIFA on the goal line. Masood. Now. By Ismail. He's continued his run here, Ismail. Gets the ball in towards the arriving Nam, hooked away by Jalal. Madibo. Namtehi. Foul by Georgie. Georgie's played every game so far for Sepahan, the Georgian defender. Scored in the final Pro League match before they came to this competition against Sanat Naft. Edmilson Jr. over the free kick. Too close to the goalkeeper, comfortable for Mohammed. Just lacking that little bit of quality on the free kick, Edmilson Jr. Scored a hat-trick against Paktikor on match day 3. Surush. Jalal. Masood. Great ball over the top for Jahani. Taking on Allah. Too much on the cross, though it's over Hassani. They've got themselves into some good wide positions already. Sepahan on both sides with Hassani and Jahani. Just overhit that one. Milad Jahani. He's getting his first start tonight, came on in all 5 games prior to tonight. This is the run from Nam that set up the goal for Alunga. Simple tap in, and strikers love that kind of service. And then the headed goal at the other end from Nejad. Hadn't scored this season prior to that. The centre-back, Mohamed Nejad. Jahani. It's nicked away from Sajjad. Hassani, great ball through. Here's another chance for Sepahan and Daniel, who got forward. Two in the middle still. Hooked away by Musa. Well, they're looking dangerous, Sepahan. There's going to be a stoppage in play. This player down injured. It's Shihab again, the goalkeeper. Not too sure that's a fresh injury or the same one as before, but they may have to replace him if he's still having an issue. I think it was a different one. Sajjad. Yeah, collided with his own player. It's Al-Naimi that got the block in and got the challenge in to force Daniel wide. And Shihab's okay after a bit of treatment. Qatar Stars League is over, of course. Al Duhail finished second behind Al Sadd. Sepahan returned to Pro League action on the 4th of May. They've got a home game with Esteghlal. Still got Esteghlal and Persepolis to play the two teams above them in the final few games of the season. 6 games left in the Pro League. Another chance over the top and pushed wide by Nurafkin. It's another glorious opportunity for Sepahan. And Nurafkin coming forward from full-back, can't hit the target. Well, they'll be kicking themselves if they don't get the points out of this one. Just onside. Guided on by Alunga. Ismail. Nam. Flag stays down. And Michael Alunga rifles another one home. The Sepahan defenders looking across at the assistant referee. But Michael Alunga, who scored a simple tap in the first time, that has got quality written all over it. Great movement off the ball, found himself in space. And right into the top corner. And Al Duhail lead by 2-1, having been up against it a little. Yep, he's onside, it's a good decision. Bent his run to stay behind the defender. Was slightly behind him as well. Managed to drag that one back and fire it in past Mohamed. Second goal of the game for Michael Alunga. And he's up to 4 now in the group stage. He's still a little way behind what he did last year, of course, but well, he's on fire at the moment, and that's good news for Al Duhail. So Al Duhail, if it stays like this, would go on to 15 points. Sepahan would Stay behind in third. That's away by Madibo. Daniel. Jalal. Back by Jalal again, the captain. Good defending. Al-Naimi just getting his foot across the ball in place of Surish. Now, still going down. I think that was meant for a cross. It made the goalkeeper backtrack, Mohammed. Just run well with the ball at his feet now. I'm pretty certain that was meant to be a cross. It very nearly dropped into the net over the head of the goalkeeper. Well, it's been a good first half so far. Helps the fact that Sepahan still have something to play for. They're going to have to come out and open up in the second half, or what's left of the first half, and try and get goals. That's a good ball from Sajjad. Hosseini still going. Hosseini inside of the post and away, and over the top from Sajjad on the rebound. Another great chance to equalise. Tremendous angle ball for Hosseini. Turn inside of Fif. Musa just turned away, didn't realise that Sajjad was going to follow that one in, I don't think. And away it goes. Didn't quite get the bend on it, Hosseini. Here they come again with Surish. Free kick, foul on Al-Naimi. Longer on the chase, Sassi with a long ball over the top. The keeper came racing out to head clear. Afif. And a great ball. Chase on for Sajjad. Goalkeeper just gathers offside flags up against Sajjad though. Shahab just managed to gather that inside his penalty area. Just had to wait for the ball. Again, the referee trying to explain something to Sarouche. Will be a free kick to Duhail. So 2017, the club Laquia took over Al Jaish. That's when they became known as Duhail Sporting Club. Originally founded in 2009 as Al Shorta. Another great strike. Oh! Edmilson Jr. pulls one right out of the top drawer that his coach would have been proud of as a player as well, Hernan Crespo. And Edmilson, who's scored 7 goals now in this tournament, that is a standout one from him. And look what it means to them, 3-1 now. But that is a little bit special on match day 6 of the AFC Champions League from Edmilson Jr. You won't see many better goals and better strikes than that. It was a fifth that played the ball down the line. He only had one thing on his mind, cut back inside Daniel. Firing across the goalkeeper. That is quality from Edmilson. Watch that again and again. And at the other end, Jahani's gone close as well. Well, I don't think the goal scoring's over in this game yet. 3-1. Sepahan have had some chances in this first half. That was another great one from Jahani. Angle was tight, but he wasn't too far away. Couldn't quite match Edmilson's efforts at the other end. And Sepahan with a bit of a mountain to climb now in this game in the minutes that remain. 2 minutes of the first half. Georgie. Way by Mohammed. Free kick to Duhail. Be taken by Madibo. In fact, leaves it for Musa, the captain. Away by Shihab. Soros. Four minutes added time. That's mainly due to the injury to Shihab, the goalkeeper. A couple of injuries, in fact, to Shihab, the goalkeeper. Still a little unusual to get that much added time in the first half, but see if Sepahan can take advantage. Soros. Hosseini. Jahani. Sajad. The player got down in the penalty area, nowhere near the ball. It was clumsy. Nothing given there by the Syrian referee. Stab forward for the run of Hosseini, but too much on it. Shahab will gather comfortably. And there was the challenge. The referee was looking right at it. Musa. Modibo. Olunga. Will find all its way to Edmilson Jr., who will win a free kick. Looking to do similar that he did a few minutes ago for the goal there. Just cut inside Daniel and try and create an angle for the shot. Daniel was having none of it that time, though. Hang on for dear life and gives away the free kick. Will be Edmilson Jr. over the free kick. Naimi and Musa have come forward. Straight into the wall from Edmilson Jr. Player down. Straight into the chest of Sajjad. Edmilson. And one too many. Daniel. Ismail. We're bang on the 4 minutes. There goes the referee's whistle to bring an entertaining first half to a close. Michael Olunga put Duhail in front before it's cancelled out by Nejad. Olunga got his second, and then a stunning strike from Edmilson Jr. made it 3-1 to the side that are already through to the next stage of the competition. Sepahan made an entertaining half of it. They had chances themselves. They had an early one cleared off the line by Afif. But Duhail looking to finish on a high and move on to 15 points at the top of the group and deny Sepahan a place, potentially as one of the best second-place teams. Half-time here, it's Duhail 3, Sepahan 1. Welcome back to the King Abdullah Stadium in Al Kazim. Excellent first half between Al Duhail and Sepahan. Al Duhail leading by 3-1. And Crespo will be delighted with his side's performance in that first half. They were up against it for a lot of the early moments. Sepahan, who need to win to stand a chance of going through as one of the best second-place teams, found themselves behind there. Michael Alunga, a couple of goals for him. Edmilson Jr. with a stunner in between. Nejad made it 1-1 with a ball that was adjudged to have crossed the line. And they gave a good account of themselves, Sepahan, in that first half. They'll need to do more of the same if they are to try and overturn this deficit and get the 3 points they need to stand a chance of going through. Will be Al Duhail in the red to get us underway. They'll kick from right to left in the second half. Nafif cleared that one off the line very early on. And Crespo, 64 times he played for Argentina, just short of 200 league goals in his career. There's Sassi. Allah. Ishmael. Jason for Sajjad. Sajjad, Hosseini and Juhani, the front three, were all excellent in the first half. Juhani and Hosseini particularly, who like to try and add a little bit of width. Flicked down the line by Afif. Edmilson Jr. cut out by Shorish. Musa. Back by Modibo. Sassi. Afif. Al Duhail have had most of the ball in the early stages of this second half. It's the 11th appearance in the group stage. Haven't been into the knockout stages since 2016. They were beaten by their fellow countryman Al Sadd in the round of 16 in 2019. 2018 they made it through to the quarter-finals where they lost out to Persepolis. Sepahan have only made it through the group stages on 3 occasions. They were runners-up in 2007, reached the quarter-finals 2 years running. And that's about it for the Iranians. Good ball across, missed by Alunga. It's missed by Sassi as well. Michael Alunga's just taken a knock as he went for the ball, looking for his hat-trick. Scored a hat-trick against another Iranian side, Estigal, in last season's competition. It is a corner to Al Duhail, be taken by Edmilson Jr. High one into the area, headed away as far as Soros, who just lost his footing slightly. Played out wide again by Modibo. 5 players now in a line waiting for a ball to be delivered in by Edmilson. And Sassi, who missed that one a moment or so ago, turns in the cross to make it 4-1. For Yanni Sassi, in his first season at Al Duhail, gets his first goal for the club and makes it 4-1. They were queuing up in the middle. It all was crying out for a good ball in for Edmilson, and he delivered that ball as well. It's only his second appearance in the group stages for Yanni Sassi. Played on match day 1 against Al Tawan when he played all 90 minutes. And he makes it 4-1, and you probably feel that's no way back now for Sepahan. If it stays like this, Al Tawan, whatever happens in their game later, will finish in second place because of their head-to-head record with Sepahan. But they might not be finished yet. Jahani couldn't get the ball out of his feet. Sajjad in behind Musa. Good ball in, flicked in by Hosseini, and good save by Shihab. Frustration again for Sepahan. Flicked away. Hosseini. Edmilson Jr. It's Masood chasing into the corner, foul by Edmilson. Well, plenty to aim for in yellow inside the penalty area. Sepahan will have to commit men forward. And in towards the near post, it was a clever free kick. Shihab turns over for the corner. Jahani trying to catch him out. This is his first start, Milad Jahani, 5 appearances off the bench. In comes the free kick again. It's off Alunga. Hook back in again by Norofkin. And Afif with a header from right in front of goal. Caught that well, Norofkin on the volley. Afif was taking no chances. In-swinger again, headed away by Ismail. Another chance for the cross to come in once more. Another header away. Good defending this from Al Duhail, under a bit of pressure. As Musa almost caught in possession. Chase on for Edmilson, just went to fraction earlier. Thought he might have been offside, but I think he just sprung the offside trap. Disappointed with himself. Oh, goalkeeper spills a jab. Jahani can't get a foot on it. May have been caught again, Shahab. He was in the water in the first half. A couple of times he needed a bit of treatment. Another one driven in, hit the outside of the post. The angle was really tight. Sajjad was waiting in the middle. Just had to readjust his position, the goalkeeper. Duhail preparing to make their first change. Karim Boudiaf is the player that's going to come on. Started every game up to this point. Just kept in play by Daniel. Offside against Sajjad. Here comes the change. Musa goes off, Boudiaf comes on. Was booked in the first half. Musa. Touch back by Alunga. Daniel. Hosseini. Foul given away by Allah. Sepahan will be disappointed that they've conceded the 4 goals. They started out so well. All the pressure early on, they could have easily got in front if it wasn't for the goal line clearance from Afif. Chahani once again is over the free kick. There's another one that's gone well wide. Corner to Sepahan then, approaching the hour mark here. Duhail very much in control, leading by 4 goals to 1. Still some defending to do for Duhail. Sepahan won't give this one up. It's another opportunity that they should have been taking, really. Soros leading back. And they'll pay for these missed chances. "15 shots on goal Sepahan have had. They've only hit the target on 4 occasions. Another free kick. What can they do with this one? If they want to get back into this, they need to get a goal pretty quickly. And over the top, it was aimed towards Hosseini. Header from Duhail. Here's Edmilson Jr. bearing down on goal, still going. Was he clipped by Masood? The referee said it's not a penalty. Edmilson can't believe it. Still furious with the Syrian referee, Hannah Hattab. He certainly looked to be clipped, Edmilson. Well, it looks like a penalty. Masood just went straight across him. Change for Sepahan. Masood comes off. Yassin Salmani is the player that's coming on. Edmilson Jr. Driven across, just out of the reach of Olunga. Nam so good on the ball in midfield. Moharam Navedkia and Hernan Crespo, the two coaches. Much better performance in the group stages this year for Al Duhail. Here's Edmilson Jr. once again. Trying to weave a way through. It goes out of Nejad. Edmilson Jr. will come across to take the corner. Afif. Good running from substitute Mirzai, who also came on in that double change a moment or so ago. Mirzai and Salmani coming on. Masood and Hosseini have gone off. Good save again by Shihab. He's giving a good account of himself, Shihab. First appearance in the group stage. Mirzai has made 5 appearances off the bench now. Player who's been at Sepahan all his career, except for a loan spell at Fulad. QSL has finished for this year, of course, so it will be a bit of rest for these players once the season ends, or once the group stage ends, rather. 15 points they finished behind the winners Al Sadd. It was a dominant performance for Al Sadd in the QSL this year. They failed to repeat that form in the Champions League, though, the QSL champions. Al Duhail did go 5 games, or 5 consecutive wins at the start of the season to set them up nicely, but Al Sadd going through the whole season unbeaten. Jalal just getting a few words from Moharam Navidka. Comes a change for Al Duhail, Luis Jr. coming on to replace Al Naimi, who's just picked up a bit of a knock. Another player that's been at Lequia or Al Duhail all his career. 219 appearances and 10 goals for Luis Jr. Daniel. Still going, Daniel. It was Madibu, by the way, that went off for Al Duhail, not Musa. It was just a bit of a transferring of the captain's armband over. Louise. Sassi. Nam. Afif. Clever ball across. It was Zalunga's header straight at the goalkeeper. Sajjad just having to evade the referee as well as the defenders when he went through for that ball. Yazin. Mirzai. Went for goal, didn't have the power on it to fully test Shahab. Edmilson. Clever feat to take him away from Daniel. Really is a talented player. Edmilson Jr. played in Belgium earlier on in his career. He's been at Al Duhail 5 years now. Integral part of their successes, and certainly an integral part of their success in this season's Champions League. Another change then for Sepahan. It's Amir that's coming on in place of Jahani. So the two wide men who were so influential in that first half have made way now in the second. Amir comes on for a first appearance in the group stage. Third change made by the Iranians. Daniel just left a foot in on Edmilson. Mirzai. Sajjad got the ball back across. Nobody in yellow could get a touch. He might get a second chance to deliver this here, Sajjad. Trying to work that opening. Good defending again, though, by Al Duhail. They've been tight defensively all the way through this, apart from that 3-goal goal, that 4-3 win over Al Tawan, where they were a little bit lax at the back. Clean sheets against Sepahan the first time around, and back to court. Chase on here for Alunga. I mean, Nejad should get there first. In fact, Mohammed comes out of goal and takes control of the situation. Yazin. Sajjad. Mirzai. Mirzai's seen plenty of the ball since coming on. It's caught the standing foot of Yazin. That's not what he was expecting. When he started the one game in the group stage, Yazin Salmani against Paktikor on match day 5. 4 appearances off the bench. Well, cut out by Emir. Can they get another goal? Sepahan. That's a nudge from Allah, which was a little over-aggressive on Norfolkan. Not sure he really needed to do that. Runs the risk of giving away the penalty, but again, the referee deeming that the ball wasn't really winnable. It's Duhail. Inside the final quarter of an hour. Offside, up a flag against Edmilson. Inquiring look from Edmilson to the assistant referee. Mirzai. First time ball from Daniel, gets the return, pushed away by Shahab. It was important as well because Sarush was just closing in on that, ready to stab it home. Duhail looks over the top for Edmilson, who's onside this time. He's got a Lunga up with him. Cuts back inside again, foot of the post. Well, it's the second time he's done that. Scored the first one in the first half, and again, loves to cut inside the defender. Didn't quite get the bend on it. Hits the outside of the post and goes away. What a chance. Sajjad. Chanson for Georgie, who pushed forward, and again they can't make it count. It's a good save again. Shahab, who's had a good game in goal. And here come Al Duhail. It's end to end at the moment. It's opening up. It's Edmilson. He's got a Lunga with him. Still has the ball. Lunga wide of the target. Well, it's opening up in the second half. Managed to get the ball out of his feet there, Lunga. Well, Georgie was onside. It was a great opportunity. He just had to spin round and lost him a few seconds and allowed Shahab to be able to close it down. They've certainly had some chances in the second half. Sepahan. Another change for the Qataris. Double change, in fact. Mobag Hamza is coming on. Sajjad. Away by a thief. Yazin. And foul on Soros, which I think will allow the substitutions to be made unless they wait until after the free kick. Mohamed is the other change. Allah is going off. And Nam is also going off as well, so their job is done for the day. Good job done by Allah. Nam was instrumental in that midfield area as well. They've got some defending to do, those players that have just come on, though. It is a free kick in a good position here for Sepahan. Up and over the wall, brilliantly done. Another excellent free kick, well executed by Soros. And we've seen some good goals in this game. Really well taken over the wall. Nothing that Shahab could do that time. That makes it 4-2. Surely would just be a consolation, but something for Soros to remember the group stage he's by. Here's Daniel with another opportunity. And Duhail have just switched off for the moment. Daniel bursting through. Mirzai. Sajjad. Budiaf with a cushion header, which is giving it straight to Yazin. Sajjad. Yazin looking for Sajjad, didn't have the power on it or the pace to meet it. Musa gets the ball away. Foul by Amir. He'll get a yellow card. Duhail were just claiming he had left a foot in there. First yellow card for Sepahan in the evening. A couple earlier on for Duhail. Tangle of legs, Soros was there as well. Well, the goalkeeper's just lost it. And just about got away with that one, Mohamed. Edmilson was onto the loose ball. Goalkeeper tried to let it run. Mirzai. Good covering from Mohamed Musa. 36 years of age, Musa say he's one of the most experienced members of the Al Duhail squad. Into the final 5 minutes then. Corner from Yazin. Half away by Budiaf. Now the completion of the clearance by Michael Olunga. Now there's a break on. 5 red shirts all streaming through the middle. Edmilson. Budiaf. Louise. Amir. Yazin. That was a slip by Daniel. Yazin. Well, it's been an entertaining game. It was always going to be entertaining with Sepahan, knowing they had to win. Al Duhail, of course, could just afford to cruise a little bit. They made plenty of changes, 8 changes to the starting lineup tonight. But even then, they've been competitive. Those players that have come in, that have been given their chance, have wanted to impress. Hernan Crespo looking ahead to a new season. Sepahan have had more of the ball. A chance here for Mirzai. Well, Shihab came out for his line, and slight indecision from Mirzai, I think. Tried to maybe lob the goalkeeper. Yeah, didn't get his foot under the ball. It was not a great effort in the end. That was aimed towards Olunga. Still on a hat-trick, don't forget Michael Olunga. 2 goals in the first half. Ismail. Afif. Mohamed trying to pick out Olunga. Well cut out by Georgie. Louise. Al Duhail will go on to 15 points, 5 wins out of 6. Here's Olunga. Oh, he's fired it over. What a chance. You'd have put your house on him scoring then to get his hat-trick. But having seemingly done the hard part and just sidestepped the goalkeeper, he's put his foot straight through the ball and straight over the top. There's the touch. Well, how disappointing would he be with that, I wonder, Michael Olunga? Chance to add another to his tally, but he hasn't taken it. That's poor from Daniel. Mohamed. Edmilson. Drop of the shoulder for Edmilson, and that's the quality that he shows, and he gets his second goal of the game, and he's finishing the group stages in style. 8 goals now for Edmilson. Alunga scored 9 last season, hasn't quite, well, he may still get one, there's still a bit of time left, but Edmilson Jr. again. That stunning strike in the first half, and then a clever goal just seconds after Alunga had sidestepped the goalkeeper and fired over. Edmilson Jr. gets the better of Mohamed and curls the ball into the bottom corner. Tidy finish, and Al Duhail lead by 5 goals to 2 as we head towards stoppage time. Good finish. Smiles from those not involved. Mirzai. Daniel. Bit of cramp, I think, for Jalal, the captain. Another look at that goal from Edmilson. It's worth another look. Very much together as a team, Al Duhail, in this competition. So they have gone better than they did last year by making it through to the next stage. Into 4 minutes added time, by the way, at the end of the 90. Afif. Well, quite incredible that Sepahan in this game have had 25 shots on goal, 7 of them on target, 11 shots for Al Duhail, 36 shots in total. It's been entertaining. Not to be for Sepahan. Whatever happens, they won't be able to overtake Al Tawan because of the head-to-head record. So they're going to finish on 7. Al Tawan in action in the second match of the day. You can just see their supporters already making their way, and they're taking on Paktikor from Uzbekistan. Paktikor can't finish above the higher than 4th. Mirzai. Is there a consolation in this for Sepahan? Sejad wasn't far enough forward. One last chance maybe for Al Duhail to break. They're just opening up again. Oh, it's a slip from Mohamed. And then Edmilson looking for his hat-trick, curls the ball just wide as the full-time whistle goes. Job done for Al Duhail. 5 wins out of 6, top in the group at the moment by 8 points from Al Tawoun. Very impressive by Hernan Crespo's side. Here's that last chance. Mohamed just lost his footing. Edmilson couldn't curl the ball home. Michael Alunga put Al Duhail in front. Nejad levelled it up at 1-1. Alunga made it 2. Edmilson Jr. with a fine goal to make it 3 before half-time. Then Sassi, Edmilson made it 4. And Edmilson right at the end with a 5th. Sarouche got a consolation for Sepahan, who were decidedly second best though. And the two coaches differing thoughts, I'm sure, after what was a 7-goal game here, with Al Duhail coming out on top. It's finished Al Duhail 5, Sepahan 2.